Jesus.
A little slice of paradise. Clarence T.C. Ching Athletics Complex in Honolulu. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
North Dakota State's head coach told me before the game he understands that they are walking into a very difficult situation today. Their opponents have a big winning streak on hand, but so do they. He said, I believe that we can come and set the tone early. Look for them to be very balanced in their play calling, show why they've won these games 3 in a row, and really set the tone here early in the first quarter. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous
I'm playing this football game real quick. I got to receive first.
to get this thing started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. On the move, it's Barfield. Nowhere to go on that one. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Let's take a second to think about Hawaii. The media needs to recognize this is a team on a hot streak. They've put together a nice record, winning 3 straight, now knocking on the door of the top 25.
Yeah, and I think, Reese, the media also realizes what happened early in the season, and they took a few lumps, and they were kind of figuring out who they are. But I feel like the last 3 weeks, Jesse, they're playing as well as any.
Makes the grab in their space. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Holds and fires complete to the right. They make the stop, just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse, Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
They make the stop, and not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down and rolling the dice. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout. And the Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. Running inside, it's Barfield. All right, guys, let's talk for a second about Hawaii. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs are out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on. You love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up here.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
The throw to the outside is complete. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
A nice job by the QB. It's third down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
The Rainbow Warriors, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Under fire.
Oh, good
Off,
fucking
and the
thing.
opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. DB's right up on the receivers. On the run, it's Scott. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for the defense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They beat him again. Finding open areas. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he gets the first down.
Fucking A.
You love to see
Fucking
this
A, man.
on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Trying play action. Starts to scramble to the left. Got him. Knocked off
Telling
his
me
feet.
to go to rehab.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks
What did we
to be
say?
able to find a rhythm and to be confident and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly.
Yeah, we
make
said
it an
no,
accurate,
no,
easy
no.
throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice
At
all
least
the
nah,
time, and it's
three
now
of them.
showing up here on game day.
That last connection just a hair short of the first down, but it opens an array of opportunities on 2nd and short. He breaks a tackle, and they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
That thing fucking mines like crazy.
Defense, you go pass. You think passing situations,
The
passing
delete
downs.
thing.
Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation where you had to throw the football.
Looking downfield, it's Hayes. Got a man, it's Scott. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Scott. knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains.
Trying to make me go to
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Scott. Breaks into the open. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, North Dakota State. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. This mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Barfield. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
I said
They
no,
flipped into the field and we're ready to play.
Because it said yes, yeah, fucking crazy, man.
First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. Looking for room at the 40. Here's a little room there. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line.
This guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Leaves it with the back. Just ran him over. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. They're working that left side. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Boy, they'd love to
Say
pick up
kill
this
claw dart
and go to work with a 1st and goal. Got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Go kill claw.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into two. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the turnover behind him.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it.
Yeah, I just don't have the speed, man.
They finally knock him down. What a great pitch and run on the option.
This is a good play.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Scott. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield.
Ah!
Gonna get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
And aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
The run inside. It's Barfield. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. They get it to the 36. It will be a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And back to the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later and see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Hayes. He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
50-pluser.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. And some room to work. And after that short gain, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We start with Oregon in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Michigan Wolverines. And it's the Ducks coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week.
Wants to throw. It's Hayes. Got his man on the right. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on first down and just letting him go to work to set up second and short?
Takes the handoff. It's Scott. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Snagged out of the air. All down, but he has...
Come on, game. We there.
That's unbelievable. That is a really good
We
job
there.
of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand, they're blitzing, they're coming. See it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. The hand to the running back. Picks up the first down. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
Oh, for the ages.
They cross the field at the 45 with a 1st and 10.
Yeah.
They'll ride the hot hand. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Looking for space. It's Scott. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Hayes. Finds his big tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And that's an interesting choice for this offense, and specifically for the quarterback, man. 4th down, throwing the ball underneath the stick. When you're not getting a first down, you got to put that ball on the money, have your guy with some open space so he can run. Defense was all over that drag route. They broke on the football, no space, nowhere to go, forcing the 4th down.
And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. He'll set up to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
Running inside. It's Barfield. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Wants to fire on second down. Finds the tight end. And they swarm him under. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Quarterback keeper. They make the stop, but he doesn't have enough yardage for a first down.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese, exactly what I said. Great get off, great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
They'll keep it on the ground. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Punts it out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Maybe didn't have the defense they expected, and they'll call a timeout here on 4th and 1. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He's going to run it. Past the 30. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Hawaii. With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
And there's more of an art to this than you know. Like to stick the ball in the belly of the running back and read a defender perfectly. They bite on the running back. QB makes the right read in Palmer. It's nice to have those wheels to go all the way down the field and punch it in for 6.
Yeah, David, this is a coaching staff that wants him to run the football. And sometimes it's going to be designed runs. Sometimes it's going to be scrambles in the passing game. But the RPO is another way that he can hurt your defense with that speed you're talking about. Great decision to keep it. Nice job taking it all the way to the house.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Scanning the field, it's Hayes. Caught by Williams on the right. They get him on the ground, and that's the final play of this third period. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. He goes right back to the air. Here's the pressure. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
They're dealing with a second and long. Tight end now in motion. Back to pass on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Scott. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
They just keep firing. Rushes on him. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Hawaii calls its second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires on the move. Makes a grab past the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And that was a play they absolutely had to have. Fourth down, down by one possession. You've got to find a way. Someone's got to step up and make a play, and they did it right there. That is huge for their confidence.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Hayes. Finds his man. It's Scott. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down.
Well, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong run. Tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Looking to throw on first down.
Let's see through that backwards.
The chains now on 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Set up the screen for Williams. He hauled that one in.
Whoa, what?
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Trying to run, it's Scott. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the running back.
Oh.
Touchdown, North Dakota State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs, bangs his way to the 20.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Looking for room, it's Barfield. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. The Rainbow Warriors want to move quickly.
Check.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. And the Rainbow Warriors getting set on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Barfield. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Well, they called that an ISO play, and it was isolated for a loss.
And they try to isolate a linebacker inside and really run the football right at you, right down the middle. But you better move those big defensive linemen out of the way and create some space. They didn't do it, and you could tell that's why the ball went nowhere.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
From the gun to give, looking for room.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done.
Oh, my shoulder.
Eight-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Using his legs, it's Barfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Off the RPO, complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, and this is the time where I'm a defense. I'm slow to get up. I'm making sure I stay on that offensive player. I'm trying to eat up as much clock and make this offense burn as much clock, Palmer, as I can.
And this coaching staff right now, you know they're looking at the analytics too, right? How many timeouts do we have left? We want to think about dialing up some play calls that get guys catching the football or get the ball out of bounds to stop the clock. You've got a good rhythm right here. You're in a good position in the field to go win this thing, but you've got to be really smart with your play calls.
The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Barfield. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. A run for the quarterback. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They've put a drive together. 1st and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who can bow up and make a play here.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! They move on top here on the 4th.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Back to throw, it's Hayes. He wants a big play here late. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And, man, this is a tough spot to be in as this offense. And the defense is so deep, and you wonder if that's why they threw the ball underneath. But, golly, with the clock where it is, you have to get somewhere down the field.
Looking to take a shot. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. The great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with things and wins.